Honorable Chief Guest of the day, our most revered Mrs. Arundhati Bhattacharya, our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. Deepak Jain, Dean Dr. Shailesh Kumar, Mr. Chalaj Dani, Dr. Parak Seth, distinguished faculty, proud graduates of the day, and their equally proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I want to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Mrs. Arundhati Bhattacharya. I have admired her over the years as an idol, as an iconic leader. Young generation, like yourself, is in constant search of role models who represent resilience, integrity, empathy, humility, courage of conviction, and above all, boldness of vision. Our chief guest is a role model that represents all this and much, much more. Thank you so much for your esteemed presence in our celebration, Arundhati. My dear young friends, this is a moment of immense pride, not just for you and your families, but for all of us at Joe Institute. As I look at you, I don't just see graduates. I see the architects of the future. I see the pioneers of tomorrow. I see the torchbearers of India's ascent on the global stage. You are stepping out into a world that is changing at an unimaginable pace. This is a historic day, the very first convocation of Joe Institute, and you, our trailblazers, among the founding torchbearers of a legacy that will inspire generations to come with all these three first batches together. A few years ago, two of the greatest visionaries of our time, Mrs. Neeta Ambani and Mr. Mukesh Ambani, dared to envision what many deemed audacious, a world-class university, globally benchmarked, yet deeply anchored in Indian values. It was not just a vision. It was a call to excellence and relevance, and at the highest level. I had the privilege of witnessing this dream in its infancy, when there was only a spark in the eye, but fire in the soul. That spark has now become a radiant beacon of learning. Geo Institute was conceived as a sanctuary where disciplines converge, where innovation breathes, where research illuminates, and where entrepreneurial spirit finds its wings. From those early conversations to this grand celebration, we have seen something extraordinary take root, not just an institution, but a movement, a grand movement. When we began, it wasn't merely about building with bricks and mortar. It was about sculpting a community of courage, a temple of thought, a garden of ideas where young minds could blossom. You entered these halls with curiosity. You leave them now with conviction. Let me say this from my heart, from the bottom of my heart. You are not just graduates. You are the very soul of this institution. You are the promise we made to ourselves and the proof that dreams, when pursued with dedication, do take flight. But let me be clear, today is not a culmination, it is a commencement. I had the privilege of giving the 100th convocation address of Banaras Hindu University. You know what was the title of my convocation address? It was Dikshant ka matlab Shikshant nahi hota. Your graduation is not the end of learning. It is just the beginning of learning. And learning, that will be a lifelong learning. The world you are entering is complex, fast changing, and often uncertain. But it is also filled with immense possibilities waiting to be claimed by those bold enough to lead. I urge you not just to improve, but to exprove, a word I use to capture the relentless pursuit of excellence that defies limits. Improvement may take you forward, experiment will take you beyond. And that's what you have to do. You have to go beyond the realm of possibilities. I ask you to carry with you the mindset of the pole vaulter, not content with jumping over hurdles, not just leapfrogging, but pole vaulting, determined to soar above them. In an era of disruption, the champions will not be those who walk along well-worn paths, but those who dare to imagine new ones. Remember, the word does not need more followers. It needs pathbreakers. It needs dreamers. It needs doers. And it needs disruptors. And I see many of these amongst you. We stand at the precipice of technological revolution that will reshape our world in ways we cannot imagine. Remember, every disruption in history started with one bold mind refusing to accept limits. The world is waiting for India's deep-seek moment, India's global breakthroughs, and it is waiting for you to make them happen. And as you set out on this journey, I want you to carry with you the 5 Mashelkar mantras, the principles that have guided my own journey and ones that I know will propel you to greatness. So here they are. Mashelkar mantra number 1 that I've learned. Keep your aspirations high. They are your possibilities. Can you imagine? At the age of 8, Gukesh said his aspiration was to be the youngest ever world champion in chess, and he made a billion Indians proud by becoming one. Kept the aspirations high and made it. Mashelkar mantra 2. You can do anything, but not everything. So focus. Remember what Swami Vivekananda once said. Take up one idea. Make that one idea your life. Think of it. Dream of it. Live on that idea. Let that brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success. So focus. Mashelkar mantra number 3. Purpose, perseverance, and passion matter. Talent and intelligence will get you started, but only grit and resilience will take you to the finish line. Remember, winners never quit and quitters never win. Stay hungry. Stay relentless. Mashelkar mantra 4. If the doors that you keep on knocking, they don't open, don't get frustrated. Create your own doors. You will face rejection. You will hit roadblocks, but never let someone else's no define your journey. Innovators don't wait for opportunities. They create them. Be a creator, not just be a consumer. And finally, my last mantra that I've learned, there is no limit to human endurance. There is no limit to human achievement, accepting the limits that you put on yourself. Just look at the events in the last few weeks. Look at 18 March, just a week ago. Sunita Williams returned to Earth on that day after spending a record of 322 days in space. She stretched extreme limits of human endurance by battling alone the vast loneliness of space, isolation, distance, and time itself. Look at 20 January 2025. China announced its AI model DeepSeek R1. You know what it did? It achieved something that was considered impossible. Ultra-affordable generative AI. DeepSeek erased over $1 trillion in market capitalization of top American deep tech leaders within days, which is a global record. But most importantly, DeepSeek disruptive innovations dramatically reshaped the global balance of power in technology, economics, and national security just in few days. So remember, every record broken, every frontier conquered, every invention that changed the world started with someone who refused to believe in limits. You can be that someone if you go to limitless. And for that to happen, forever, You must stay curious, stay restless, stay compassionate. Let purpose be your compass, not just profit. Lead not only with intelligence, but with integrity. So go out there, be fearless, be audacious, be unstoppable. The world is not just waiting for change, it is waiting for you to create. My heartiest congratulations and my personal choices blessings to each and every one of you. The future belongs to you. Go, claim it. Thank you. Thank you very much.